Earth to the masculine white men, do you copy? Welcome back, guys, to Fog Entertainment. And no, they don't copy, because there's none here. They're non-existent. I think they've all traded places with the aliens. They're in outer space now. The aliens are on Earth. I don't know what is wrong with this show. And the lack of masculinity, the lack of white characters. They keep introducing more and more characters, more and more like mercenaries or squad teams, and it's like they're just not allowed to have any white people. We can have people from the Middle East, we can have people from Asia, we can have people from Africa, we can have people from all around the world, but pretty much what we've been taught is that white man equals bad, and yeah, this show is certainly hammering down on that point.
Can't be surprised though, right? Look at when they do documentaries or series into like historical figures for like white countries.
Oh,
they changed the race.
Queen Victoria in the 1200th century was
Christopher
black.
Columbus, he was black. All the samurais, they were black, and also some of them were Indian.
Yeah, listen, there is
the Scandinavians, they were black.
There is like two white guys in this show, and they both look like they were hired for a gay club. That seems to be where
the guy was.
That's where they recruited.
The guy sitting on his back with his legs up in the air, open, holding the fucking iPad. Come on.
With his feet, it's like what the fuck is he doing?
Oh, but he's a millionaire. He's a billionaire. He can do what he wants. No man does that.
Yeah. Anyway, right. So we start with Joe or Hermit, even as we're going to call him. And he's with his little team, Rashidi, and the woman with red hair, who I'm not really familiar with. Don't know her name. I guess we'll find out. I mean, what actually is her name? That's one thing. Siberian, right? Okay. That one thing I will say about
Siberian of all the fucking
like
world.
one thing yeah. Couldn't look.
The snow of Siberia.
Could they look less Siberian? Like, that's for sure. But I do think this show has done a really poor job of making characters feel like special and standing out and being like individuals. There's not many characters I know by name.
No.
I know Morrow and I know Wendy, because they're probably like the two main characters. And I know Hermit because he goes, I don't know, he's maybe the third main character. But yeah, the rest of them, I'm just seeing them and I'm like, who the hell are these guys?
This entire army, right, that's been sent in, this squadron, it feels like they're just flinging them to the wolves.
Those two guys that died in the first episode, the guys that were handcuffed by Morrow, no idea who they were. Speaking of Morrow, why did he kill them? Or basically, trap them there, knowing that they were going to die? But then later, when he comes across a squad in this episode, it's almost like he wants to be on friendly terms, wants to work together, but I mean, you've just got the other two killed, so that didn't really make much sense to me. But anyway,
I guess because they had them at gunpoint and the other two didn't.
Well, I mean, true. But anyway, Joe, Hermit, they find this laboratory. There's a bunch of dead bodies. They all seem to have like red eyes, bloodshot eyes, and weird-looking faces. He determines that they were been killed by a lack of oxygen, so it wasn't the crash that killed them. Suffocation. And when one of the, I think it was Rashidi, says, "What do you mean suffocation?" Or "What do you mean something foreign? We're all foreign here, buddy." And then he replies with alien, so he thinks there's maybe an alien. We then see them make their way down this like stairwell, and pretty much the stairwell is kind of like being destroyed with the crash landing of the ship, so they take turns and jump across the platform. Rashidi goes, and then Siberian goes. It's Hermit's time to jump, but he notices something up above him. There's like slime, saliva coming down onto his shoulder. He looks up, spots the alien, jumps as fast as he possibly can, but I think the alien just like clips his leg, causing him to like fall to the level below both Rashidi and Siberian. The alien then gives chase. He manages to lock himself in an elevator and gets the hell out of there while the alien is scratching, trying to get in. And yeah, we would go on to see a lot more of Joe this episode, a lot more of Hermit, but as for the other two members of the team, squad team, that was them done. Don't know what happened to them.
Yeah, no more appearances this episode, and that's the thing, man. If they're going to be important, I mean, this episode was long, it was like 57 minutes. There's not like there was not enough time to give them in this episode. I feel like there was a wee bit of filler in there, and it's like if you want to properly build up this squadron, is this not the perfect time when they're split up for Joe to give them a bit of that time? I'd say it is.
Yeah,
He's in the elevator going down. Code red. We got an alien.
yeah, I agree, but for some reason that didn't really happen. So then the Hermit finds, I guess he finds apartments because the ship has kind of crashed into like, I guess, building apartments. The door gets opened. He's with a soldier, Raheem, and it seems to be some sort of, I don't know, it almost looked like some drag queen party
It did look
or
like
something.
that, but did I give them the benefit of the doubt and say the guy was going for the George Washington look and they were doing like some historical reenactment?
No, you don't give them the benefit of the doubt. Just look at this show. Look how woke it is. Look at the lack of white people. You tell me that they aren't going for some sort of big, weird transvestite party here? Come on. I ain't giving them the benefit.
Do we have enough proof though? Do we condemn them? Did I put the gavel down, Clay Morrow style, even though he probably liked it? But yeah, I mean, what do I do, brother?
I'd say so. Then they just close the door on him.
It's pathetic. It's like this guy's a fucking soldier, and he just lets this loser close the door.
Yeah, while he's talking, he should have held it.
This is the difference, right? See in the 80s or like the 70s when Alien came out. See, this is fucking Predator, and Arnie's at the door, and some fucking freak show bastard like this opens it. He's like, don't you fucking speak to me like that. I'm lieutenant or I'm major this.
All it takes is like
you're a major shit.
The hand to go in the door or the foot to, get placed between the door and the closing space, and the door's not closing. So,
Aye.
But nah, he just stood here and while he's talking away and trying to give it these demands, he gets the door shut in his face. Fucking this guy certainly didn't. Show any sort of like leadership qualities here or show any sort of authority at all. Then he gets grabbed by the alien, despite Hermit trying to warn him. Alien just like shoots its stinger, its mouth stinger tongue, if you want to call it that, right through him. Hermit then grabs a gun and first of all he gets the body launched on top of him, gets slammed through the doors. Then the alien goes in and kills all the people having this party. So we get that. Hermit picks up the gun. The alien jumps through the glass window. It looks like the alien's going to kill him. And instead, it throws him around first. A little bit unrealistic because I feel like this never happens, right? See to me, I'm not saying I agree with it or I like it, but I think like in movies like Alien and Predator, they would save things like this for the final battle.
Yes.
Right? Look at like when Arnold's fighting the Predator. Could you say that? The Predator, look how easily the Predator killed. Yeah, but you know what? The Predator was killing the other guys, I think, like that, because it was like a weaponry battle. I think the Predator was more willing to fight Arnold because it was hand to hand. But at least they saved that for...
Yeah, but Arnold also whipped out tactics I hadn't seen before.
Yeah,
like that.
But at least they saved that for the final battle. See if the Predator was like getting into fights with the first guy, and it was like throwing him around for like a couple of minutes without just going straight for the kill, an instant kill. It would lose its sense of threat.
Yeah, no, we see a scene later on where the synthetic guy, he puts his hand behind his back and he's like, "Oh, I'm not the big problem here." And then the four soldiers just get killed by the alien in like less than 2 seconds. But then when it's battling our wee bloody medic man here, he gets flung about with it.
Yeah, so I straight away I did not like that. I mean that takes I think that takes a whole point off my rating straight away.
No, what you do? You just don't get this guy involved that close to the alien. So see at the start when he's running away from it and it like skims him as it's falling. That's fine to me. But see when it comes to actual hand-to-hand combat, why is it treating him different to the other people? Yes, he's the main character, but the fucking alien doesn't know that. That's just breaking all the laws of the fucking movie.
Yeah, so I didn't like that. Morrow comes in with some sort of like freezer gun. I don't know, some lightning bolt or something.
Some big stun gun.
Stuns the alien and then uses some sort of liquid to like spray over it, and it creates some sort of like some sort of bag or something. It was weird. He then starts dragging it. He also shot Hermit. He gets caught at the elevator by another 4 soldiers. They basically tell him, right, put your hands up. Oh, you're a synthetic. Morrow says, I'm the least of your threats. He can see the aliens beginning to make an escape from this protection, this bag carrier thing that he's got. And then the alien literally eliminates these 4 guys within less than a few seconds.
Yep.
Just slaughters them.
Takes you, yeah.
And then the alien, like, approaches Morrow from behind, and he transforms his hand into a knife, and the alien just leaves him. Now, now, you could argue, well, the alien wasn't really interested in him, right, because he's synthetic. But I'm gonna bet that logic kind of goes out the window in later episodes, because there's a lot of synthetic people in this, and if the alien's got no interest in killing any of them, then that's going to create quite a lot of loopholes.
And we've seen in the original movies, they did wipe out synthetics. They weren't immune, so...
Yeah, the alien treated it as synthetic, like it was a human. It didn't really... Plus, Morrow's... wait, well, the alien was chasing Morrow at the beginning? I don't understand that. In the first...
It's because when he whipped out the knife here, it heard commotion down the hallway, but I mean, it's right in front of him. I mean, if it can kill 4 guys in 2 seconds, why can't it kill him in half a second?
Could it be he was standing but then again, I'm not necessarily sure. I don't think like the alien... I don't think it's a case of the alien can't see if you're standing still.
No, it can't. No, this is just...
I thought it was just bad plot purposes, because... Like, I mean, like, a lot of times for the alien, like, kills someone, like, by putting its tongue through them, a lot of times the people are frozen in fear, and they're not moving. And the alien fucking can see them perfectly fine, so... Yeah, I thought it was a bit poor here. We then get all the synthetic crew are coming in. They spot some sort of alien egg. They're fascinated with it. Kirsch then leads them into this room.
Kirsch.
We get some sort of new, weird-looking, 8-legged... I mean, it was almost a bit like a scorpion kind of thing. A scorpion with a big fucking eyeball.
Oh, that was weird.
And it had latched onto a cat, killed this cat. I guess it was like living on the cat. We
like
also
the thing or something?
Yeah, we also see like the 2 bodies of the 2 dead squad men for episode 1. Yeah, so they're dead. One of the synthetic women gets her like face caught, but they manage to pull it off, and they trap it underneath some container. Kirsch comes in and finds out that they're all like sort of extraterrestrial, like, I don't know, aliens or whatnot. So
organisms.
Yeah, I guess they want to take these. I guess they're going to be recovered. Wendy then meets up with her brother, and slightly one of the childish synthetic guys, he reveals that that's her brother, and they have a bit of a emotional, I guess, encounter, whatnot.
Feels very early. I don't know. I feel like this was going to be like way into the season. Do you not? I feel like the way it got built up when she's watching them on iPads, and I didn't think they would reveal this like halfway through the second episode, and I mean, they're like, why is my toe the same size as my thumb? And then once she said that, I'll hug you because it's real.
Yeah, then the 3 of them, Slightly, Hermit, and Wendy, they're progressing down this like path, and they spot these alien eggs, and there seems to be, there's like a big hole in the side of this wall, and it leads into like a weird kind of, I don't know, big open space with like stairwells and just, I don't know, lights and panels and walkways. It almost looked like a fucking way into hell or some shit like that. And the alien grabs Hermit, takes him away. Wendy then tells Slightly, you stay here, you gather these eggs, you you stay in this area, something like that. And then she takes off to give chase to her brother, and we get some like heavy metal. I don't know if it was Tool. Apparently it was Tool, the band Tool. But yeah, or was it Black Sea? I don't know. No, apparently it was Tool. It was a band Tool. So, I mean, I've listened to Tool a few times. I wouldn't say I'm a massive fan, but yeah, it's a decent... it's cool to see metal and rock music get played in TV series, because we don't really get it that much.
Bit of a downgrade, though, for the first episode's ending.
Yeah.
Sabbath, so.
I wasn't a big fan of this. I don't know. I don't think it was as good. Yeah,
so, why is the alien took him? You know what I mean?
Yeah, no. Why did not just kill him?
Now we've seen throughout this franchise that like they'll take females because they can. That's how they can breed, essentially. But with men, it doesn't work that way, doesn't it? No. So I don't know. Like,
I'm not necessarily sure that's the case, to be honest.
Am I thinking about Alien 3 when she was pregnant? It didn't kill her or something. I don't know.
No, I think.
Why would it kill everyone else? But this guy's special. Well, I'll run away with you.
I'm pretty sure the aliens can like plant I mean, we've seen people we've seen men have the chest hugger inside them, so it's like I don't think I think the alien can almost don't want to use the term impregnate, but I think the alien can I
Oh,
think
trust me, this show fucking wants to do it though. No, you're
um,
right, because the first guy in the first Alien's a man, so...
I'm pretty sure the aliens can infect anybody to. No, I'm not gonna say give birth, but I'm pretty sure
No, what I'm thinking of, there's like half-breeds,
yeah, but I think
but that can only be women. There's like
uh,
half human, half xenomorph, where it's humans, but their blood's like acid.
I don't even agree with that. No, I mean maybe
No,
you're.
that is legit. But obviously that can't be a
I
man,
haven't
because a
seen
man
this.
can't produce a child.
Well, I haven't seen this, but I think the aliens are capable of infecting anybody and producing more aliens. So
Either or, ran off women and your wee Indian man standing there. He doesn't really know what to do.
yeah, so that was the end of the episode. I don't want to keep going on about it, but it really is an extremely diverse cast to the point where it's just
It's
so
obvious.
noticeable.
Yeah.
And it's not like we have one guy from the Middle East and one guy from Asia and a couple of females in there. It's like we literally have. I mean, I think out of the squad, the tactical squad, the what do you want to call them, the mercenaries. I think we have four of them that are Asian, or four of them that are either Asian or Middle Eastern. There was literally a crew that was ran by all one Asian guy, and it was they were all Asian.
Yeah, and that's not
That four that got wiped out, right? They were pretty much
that's surreal to me though.
they were pretty much all Asian. The leader Rashidi seems to be he's from the Middle East. The woman that he's with, Siberian, she's obviously black. The guy that was with the hermit in this episode and got killed, he was called Raheem. He was from the Middle East. We've seen this crew of mercenaries, and so far we've seen close to about 10, and not one of them's been a white guy. And then even when you look at the group of synthetics, it's two females, a black man, an Asian man, and another Middle Eastern / Indian guy.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, what is the chances? It does not make sense. This just have the lack of, and you can't even argue with it's in the this show's set in the Middle East. Let's say it was set in the Middle East, and then why is there so many Eastern Asians, real Asians? Why is there all these black people? It doesn't make any sense.
No, you're right.
Sometimes they over-represent minorities in series, but this is taking the fucking cake. I'm not sure I've seen a show that has had such a lack of white men in it. And the ones that we do have are just extremely beta, feminine looking.
Yeah, but also a key thing is, this is their brother and sister, so it'd be quite hard for them. I'm not saying they've never done it before, but because she's white, they kind of almost have to make the main character white to a degree. And as you say, I mean, they just don't have any testosterone or masculinity about. I mean, look at Predator. Look at the lineup we had. You know what I mean? Fucking jacked to the gills. These fucking men. But this guy's like the shite bag medic. You know what I mean? Doesn't have a bit of muscle on him.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, I thought this episode wasn't as good.
Did IMDb not say this episode was like a 9.7 or something?
Yeah, I believe IMDb gave us a 9.5, and it could just be because of the I mean it could just be because it was kind of action heavy, although it has went down. It's went down to an 8.3. It was previously a 9.5. We'll have a quick look and see what episode 1 is looking like now. So episode 1 is sitting at an 8. Episode 2 is sitting at an 8.3. Both of these have went down a lot since we checked 2 nights ago. Episode 2 was sitting at a 9.5 and episode 1 was sitting at an 8.8. So yeah, listen, I thought this was a downgrade. I gave the premiere a 7. I mean, it wasn't bad, but yeah, just little plot purposes really do annoy me. I mean, I'll give it a 6. I thought it was decent, but I don't think it was quite as good as
so much action with the alien. It's like, I'm gonna run out of things to do with the aliens soon.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't even complain if we were just seeing the alien for the first time at the end of episode 2, but Yeah,
Like, all it's really left to do from the alien perspective is to kill it. We've seen multiple action sequences with it.
yeah. Listen, I'm going to get a 6 out of 10.
I'll give it a 5.
5. And that's where we're going to end it there. Hopefully episode 3 can pick up. But I mean, I'm not going to say it's been horrible or anything like that. It's probably been a little bit better than I expected, to be honest, because I did have a feeling it was going to be extremely woke, and it certainly hasn't disappointed in that regards. It's been, I mean, it's been the biggest diversity hire you've ever seen in your life, but I don't know, I was kind of expecting it to be worse than this, but you know, who knows, maybe episode 3 will pick up, or maybe this is the best it's going to get. Maybe it's downhill to here. We'll have to wait and see. Anyway, till next time, peace.